funny. Like, I gotta do this video. I would like to know. Okay. I would like to know. Can you provide receipts of me in your inbox and me trying to be friends with you and join your group? Where the receipts at? Because I got my receipts. I got my receipts. I got my receipts. And I will include the clips. Because I got my receipts. Amen? Hold on. With my face swollen and all, I'm coming on here. And, hold on. You know she lying. You just know she lying. She lying. Look, she can't even look at the camera. She lying. You know what's crazy? God gave me a clown today. And I thought that was so weird. Because it was like, earlier today before I came to the library, he gave me a clown like on this big rig. And I'm like, oh, I just laughed. Like in one of my videos that I recorded, I laughed. I was like, because I had seen the clown on the big rig. And it's so crazy that God led me to this girl's profile to see this video that she made of me, right? Hold on, because Abba tells me everything. And so I go look at the profile, and she has a clown. She had clown music where she said I was lying because I have a stutter. I stutter. Hold on. Okay, this is my phone. It says, oop. This is my phone. It says, May 14th, 6:11 p.m. Jada the boxer, in my dream, told her to leave me alone. Woke up at 6:06. Okay, I think my time was kind of off, but it's kind of weird that it was at 6. So let's press play on this button. The boxer was in my dream. She was chasing me down. She tried to stab me. Wild ass workman. She tried to stab me. Like, what the hell? And it's the 14th of May. She tried to stab me in my dream, but she came, and she was just like trying to like take over like somebody that I was helping, and then like I just kept getting away from her, and then she finally knew that I was running away from her or something, or she knew that I was trying to stay away from her, and she started to chase me, and she tried to stab me with this like piece of like it's crazy. What the hell? Like, it's crazy that it was her. So I pretty much remember. And I know her. It's crazy. So now my ugly ass is gonna go into the network, and I'm gonna sign on, and I'm gonna show you my emails that I have with her. Hold on, because I'm such a liar. But she didn't provide no emails, by the way. Okay, no emails were provided. No emails were provided. Where's the emails that you said that I did all this stuff? Hold on. I was trying to be nice. I didn't even want to include that stuff. But okay. That's the way it's rocking. Kind of slow now. I think it's wild that you never, like, that you didn't tell people that you asked me for money on January 28th. It says, hey Jada, as it pertains to your Cash App request, and I've actually sent you money before that. And you asked me for money again, so you should show our Cash App request since I'm such a witch. Okay, anyway. It says, hey Jada, as it pertains to your Cash App request, Albert told me no. I went to transfer the money to send you because of the time, 2:44, which means a quick ear to listen in Hebrew, so I thought maybe he wanted me to listen to the request, and he said no several times. I'm praying he provides on your behalf, amen. I didn't want you to think I was ignoring you and wanted to provide clarity. Abba will provide for you through other avenues. Okay? And then you said, no, you're fine, because he gave me a sibling number that means to listen as well, so thank you. This was January 28th. This is the long email that you were talking about that I sent after you were at the airport. It says 1st of June, which is 2025. It says, I said, I also feel led to tell you that silence is needed in this season for you, especially when Abba has you moving. Everything is not meant to be said and told. I believe you were supposed to be silent in your trip until it was complete. All the best to you, Jada. Abba says everything is not meant to be televised. There's sacredness in silence, further refinement and sharpening your ear. The disappointment hardening your heart because of pride. I say this in love, truly. Blessings. The last thing I've ever said to you, which was before I sent the email on June, this was the last thing I ever said to you. You said I was always trying to be in your circle, always trying to be in your face, always trying to be your friend. I said, thanks, Jada. Blessings all the best to you, and I will, amen. God is doing it. I've never tried to be your friend like that. I've never tried to be in your face, join your crew. I've never done that. Don't lie. You continue to lie. And another thing is, you didn't even mention the fact that, oh yeah, okay, you never even mentioned the fact that, about that pregnancy stuff. Now, why you didn't mention that? Why you didn't mention it? Now I'm gonna put it on my YouTube and I'm gonna put it on my TikTok. Since you want to call me a witch and a liar, look, girl, this is not it. This is not what you want, boo. Okay? I didn't do nothing wrong to you. All I told you is what Abba told me, and you've been lying. What long paragraph did I send you? That I was jealous. Where's the long paragraph? A long paragraph, that was not no long email. That's a lie. And you just asked me for money earlier this year. I gave you money earlier this year. A homeless woman that's in her car, that's a witch. That God provides for all the time. The reason why I'm 2 years strong. Not on drugs, not pregnant with a cryptic pregnancy. Will walk into my promised land. Already know who my husband is. Rev up on you. Do not play with me. Don't ever play with me. Don't ever play with me. You don't know me. You do not know me, girl. You don't know me. You do not know me, boo. You don't know me, boo. Do not speak on me. You are a liar. You address that pregnancy video. Address it. Address it. Address the pregnancy video. Why you didn't address that? Why you didn't bring the emails up? I've always been kind to you. I've never done nothing wrong to you. For you to call me a witch is blasphemy. You really need to check yourself, boo. You are walking on thin ice. A car for 2 years, my car, that has never broken down on me and is still working. Abba provides for me all the time. Just got $25 as a miracle when I didn't have any money, randomly from my school. Who are you? Who are you, boo? Who are you? Who are you? Who are you? You are a groupie. You are obsessed with Clarissa. And with my I have a speech, I stutter with my cheeks swollen and everything. With my ugly ass. Girl, you can never sit next to me a day in your life. A day in your life, boo. A day in your life, boo. Who's stranded? Who's stranded, boo? All I've ever did is ask other women in Christ for money. Nobody has done anything for me. And yet I stand still and I rise. What can you say for that? What can you say for that? What can you say for your lies? What can you say for your pregnancy? What can you say for that? Why you didn't mention that? Why you didn't mention what I said about your pregnancy? Because that's what God told me. That you had sex out of wedlock and that was not your husband. I can mention the masturbation. I can mention that. And you still don't even know me then. You don't know my business. You don't know me. I once had a masturbation problem. And I'm not afraid to say that, but I'm not sitting up there beating my meat all day. No, that's not me. I'm clean, boo. And whatever I struggle with, I give that to the Father. That ain't none of your business. You up here doing witchcraft on me. It's a problem. I'm not the one out here pregnant. I'm the one that's out here doing the work. In my car that has never broken down. For 2 years. Faithfully, God keeps me. Who are you? Who are you? Where's the receipts? In school, while homeless, graduating to Cal State, you can never check me.